Hello, welcome to Nana's Journey. I'm Deanna, and thank you very much for joining me today. Today we're still doing the Brimming Over quilt. This is by Kim Diehl. The pattern only comes with a kit, unfortunately. So this is what we're doing today. We're going to start with this, and then we've also got these baskets to do. Now on these baskets, for this part, I'm not doing that. When we have done half square triangles and then used them as folded corners, that part that I cut off, I saved them, and then I would take them, nest the seams, sew, then I'd press it open, trim them, and I'd have a quarter square triangle. So I've already did those because I had to make sure I had enough, and that they were still big enough. So I've got all those parts done. I've got the handles that we did last time, and then the background for those, we'll have to iron those on. And then the basket parts for that. For the applique, I've got my background, my long stem, my grass, my leaves, my flower, and we got these ready last time. I traced my pattern on some Heat and Bond Light, and I ironed it onto the wrong side of the fabric. Then I cut it out, and now we will iron them onto the backgrounds, and then we will applique them. So those are what we're going to do first, is the ironing on and the applique, and then we will put the other things together. Also, we have these that we have done previously. This that we did previously. This was the piece that I removed and replaced with the other color last time. And this right here is a combination unit. That's what we're making with these. So let's clear this up so we can get ready to iron on. Okay, we've got the basket handles with the background, and we just peel that off, and we set the handles even with the edge. Okay. Gotta center it. And those are stuck on. Now we'll get our stem. Set that in the middle. And the leaves don't get tucked underneath. They get set to the side, so we don't have to worry about putting anything underneath. And this part gets sewn on right here. So Okay, I have my stitch on zigzag with a width of 1.9 and a length of 0.9. And I've got my brown thread in already. It's the thread I used before, as are these. This is the green. It's Metler 715 silk finish. And this is Aurifil 2260. And I will just use it on both the red and the yellow there. So I'm going to start with these and then do the flower. Okay, and there we have the handle finished. I'm going to do these other two off camera, and then we will do the flower. Okay, now that this piece is finished, we just need to add the bottom piece, that is the grass, and this unit will be finished. As soon as I change my presser foot on the computer. Okay, we will press that down, and that unit is finished. Now we're going to work on these baskets, but before we put it all together, we need to make the stands. And I think I've made these a little big, but that won't matter. We can trim it. Okay, cut these apart, press them, trim them, and then we will attach them to the baskets. Okay, I've got these pressed and trimmed, and you want to press them open because these are going to be folded corners. And then instead of drawing a line from corner to corner, I just ironed a crease because I was already at the ironing. You want the long end of the print to go along here with this coming at the corners. You want these pointed at the corners with the print inside, so that when you fold it down, you have your little basket. So I've got these all ready to go, and I'll just chain stitch them. Okay, now we'll press that down, trim that off, and again I'll save these. I don't think I'll need them anymore, but I'll save them just in case. And then we will put the handle on. Okay, I was wrong. We're not putting the handles on, and I'm glad we didn't do that because we still have these cute little baby quarter square triangles to put together. And because they're pressed to the dark, they do nest. And then we will have to press those seams open. I'm not sure I did that one right. You want the whites to go together. Yeah, I did that wrong. I need the whites to go together, so I need to unpick that, and then we will sew it down. Okay, I have that fixed. Put these together. Okay, let me get that pressed, and then we'll add it to the basket. We need to put these on. I'm just gonna pin the one end. And now we will put on the handle. Okay, we'll press it. These will get pressed out, and then we will have our basket. And I'm going to do the other two off camera. Okay, I've got 2 squares with red and background and 2 squares with red and green. I'll put those together, and then we'll make a combination unit. I'm going to cut in between the lines, press it open, then trim them, and I will have 2 half square triangles. Okay, now that we've got those pressed to the red, we're going to put one of each with the red on opposite. They will nest. I've marked the light one so that we will have square triangles again, only this time it will be a quarter square triangle. Okay, let me get these cut apart, pressed and trimmed, and I'll be right back. Okay, our unit will go like this. And that is how we are going to put it together. I'm going to press this one towards the center, these ones towards the background, away from the hourglass unit. And then I will press these to the outside. I forgot about a star I still had to do, and it's a very odd size, so I'm not going to be able to do the flying geese 4 at a time. We're going to have to do folded corners. So let me get these ironed and marked, and I'll be right back. Okay, I just ironed the lines. And you go from outside to the middle. Okay, I will press and trim those before I put on the other side. Okay, now that those are pressed, we will put on the other side. Okay, now we can start putting the star together, now that these are pressed and the extra pieces cut off. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, it does. Okay. We'll nest those seams and then sew. Okay, now we're going to start putting some pieces together. We've got this that we did a while ago. We're going to put the checkerboard on it. Then we're going to put the pinwheels in a row and put those on top of the checkerboard. Okay, now we have our pinwheels that we made previously, and we're just going to sew them together in a row. Sorry, I forgot to record me sewing this onto here, but that is done. We have some bars that we need to sew together. Okay, this one's not cut right. Let me do that. Okay, so now we have this piece. We are going to put it next to this piece. And I think I will press it to this side. That is going to go next to this piece. And then I will press to here. So we've got that bottom part done. I'm going to sew this star that we just made to one of the baskets. And then the baskets will be sewn together in a row. Okay, so there's that. And then we're going to pin this to this piece. Okay, and I will press towards the flower. Okay, I've got this partial star unit pinned to the bottom of the baskets. And that will get pressed to here. And then we put the two halves together. So let me get that pinned and I'll be right back. Okay, there's a lot of seams to nest. Okay, there it is. Installment 4, all finished. And next is installment 5. We'll get those put together, and then we will put all the installments together. Installment 6 is the borders. So thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you next time on Nana's Journey.